All right, I want to start off by giving all praise to our great power and our great King, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers to the four corners of the earth, teaching His word in truth and sincerity. And the RFID chip is indeed the mark of the beast, spoke about in Revelation 13, 16, and 17. All right, and now you can see it's right now being presented on a global, almost, a global scale, whereas, they're pushing it out, to be the latest fashion, okay, to be the latest trend, far as the best technology to get, And in this clip, I want to show you, it's going to touch on a couple things like I mentioned, because right now people are so lazy, the chip is going to be convenient for them, okay? Now, right now, it's optional, okay? But dealing with this new world order that the elites, okay, that they're trying to push through, the RFID chip will become mandatory, okay? And if you don't take it, more than likely you're going to be what? Put in prison, or the FEMA camps, or be hit. All right. Now, before I show the clip, okay, let's bring it out. All right, so Revelation 13. We'll start at 16. It says, "And He caused all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads." Yeah, so no matter if you're a celebrity, okay, and you got tons of money, investor or whatever, you got tons of money, you're going to have to take the microchip. No matter if you're just all the way down to a poor bum on the street, you're going to have to take the microchip, because this is part of the elite's plans, okay, in the New World Order, for everyone to be microchipped, okay? So read it again. It says, "And He caused all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond." So whether, you consider yourself a free citizen, or if you're in prison already, you're going to have to receive that mark in what? In your right hand or in their foreheads, okay? Because they're going to make you take this chip. Now, for all you other people like to say, well, what if I get it in my left hand? What if I get it in my arm? Look here, man. If you take any chip, okay, wherever you want to put it, you're still going to be destroyed, man. All right, because there's no way around it. Because once you take the RFID chip, okay, basically you're making a so-called white man your god, okay, because he will be now controlling you. All right, you got a lot of the chips, got the GPS system, so it could track you, know your every move. Okay, then you have what? That'll be able how you pay for things. Okay, because that's what we're heading to. We're heading to a cashless society. Okay, where they're making everything digital and they want everything to be on your chip. Okay, so when you go to the hospital, you no longer gonna have to have your ID with you, because it's all gonna be on your chip. All right, so that's gonna be like your medical card, your ID, your driver's license. Your key to open up your doors. All right, your key to start your car. So forth and so on. Okay, and it reads, it says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." Okay, so you're not gonna be able to, go to your local Walmarts, go to your local convenience stores and purchase things unless what? You have this chip. Okay, so ultimately you gotta put your faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, because everything in society is going to shut down around you, and if you don't have that chip, you're going to look like the oddbot. Okay, and there's a beautiful glance, and they got it in several movies. When they speak about the RFID chip, but it usually go over people's heads because people are not. They can't fathom these different things that's coming in reality. But in reality is the RFID microchip is here. It's already in the States. Started first with what? Wisconsin. Okay, already got 50 employees that's getting microchipped. And it's just going to keep spreading out more and more. More companies is going to accept it. and push forth the agenda, the elite's agenda. All right, and right now, what they're really doing is just basically training you up to take the chip. All right. So it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to do things in society, once everything is going to be ran off the chip. Okay. Now, I just want to get to this clip. All right. But it's a fact and indeed that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. And if you take it, you will be destroyed. All right, that's Revelation, the 14th chapter. Let's get this first.
More now of our special coverage here tonight, life in the U.S. in 10 years' time. By that time, there may be all kinds of new ways to safeguard and identify all those things that make each of us unique, our faces, even our fingerprints, even our eyes. Here now with more on the future of technology, NBC's Tom Costello.
The year is 2017. You're rushed to a hospital unconscious with no ID or medical history, but thanks to a microchip under your skin, it's all there. Science fiction 20 years ago, but a biometric reality today. The technology is based on answering one simple question. Am I who I say I am? Already, fingerprints and iris scans verify passenger identities at airports. Within 10 years, that technology may be even more widespread. And look for more complex facial recognition programs that scan a crowd of thousands looking for a single terrorist. Today's facial recognition software starts with the eyes. Then, it maps out the contours of the face and compares that against a database of millions, a database that's growing by the day. What's next? At the University of Bath in England, researchers predict big changes for consumers.
I think it is possible to free us completely of our wallets and keys using biometric technology, if that's what people want in 10 years' time.
In fact, it's already here. The latest home security locks use fingerprints to control deadbolts. And at the Jewel Osco grocery store in Chicago, some customers pay using their fingerprints. No paper or plastic.
You don't really need anything other than your hand, and you already got that with you.
So will future...
You see how they're trying to make it like the latest trend and the latest fashion? All right. And like I said before, it says what? If you don't have the chip, no buying or selling. Okay. Let's continue on.
Department stores scan our irises, like in the movie Minority Report, then offer products catered to who we are.
Hello, Mr. Yakamoto. Welcome back to the Gap.
Experts say that technology is here now. The challenge is to safeguard our privacy in a brave new world. Tom Costello, NBC News, Alexandria, Virginia.
The whole agenda is to create a one-world government.
A new world order.
Where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is getting me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And so instead of having cash, anytime you have money in your chip, they can take out whatever they want to take out whenever they want to. If they say you owe us this much money in taxes, they just deduct it out of your chip digitally.
Total control.
Total control. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip. And you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. It's total control of the people.
And that chip's connected to a database that has your purchasing records, what you do, what you sell.
Everything is in there, you know? And so they want a one-world government.
A new world order.
Right, and that guy that was just speaking, that's Aaron Russo. Okay, he was basically, plugged in with the elites. I think the Rothschilds. Okay, one of the Rothschilds. And basically they will call him, he would be called right now like as a whistleblower. Because basically he just gave up, the new world order of the idea of what the Rothschilds and what the elites plan to do to the American people. Okay? Just look him up. That guy's name is Aaron Russo, okay? To basically just expose the elite's agenda. Alright?
Controlled by them. Everybody being chipped. All your money in those chips. Controlled by them. Everybody being chipped. All your money in those chips.
Everybody being chipped. All your money in those chips.
Track your pets or your phone. Once implanted in your body, it could identify you as you pass through the airport, open the door to your home. It could even be used to buy groceries at the supermarket. Now, your driver's license, passport, keys, and wallet are all inside your body, contained in something the size of a grain of rice.
And they control the chips, and they control people, and you become a slave. You become a serf to these people. That's their goal. That's their intentions. I used to say to them, what's the point of all this? You have all the money in the world you need. You have all the power you need. What's the point? You know, what's the end goal? And he said the end goal was to get everybody chipped, to control the whole society, to have the bankers, the elite people, you know, the bankers and some governor controlling the world.
We will finally complete the biometric entry-exit visa tracking system, which we need desperately. For years, Congress has required biometric entry-exit visa tracking systems, but it has never been completed. The politicians are all talk, no action, never happens, never happens. Hillary Clinton, all talk. Unfortunately, when there is action, it's always the wrong decision. Do you ever notice? In my administration, we will ensure that this system is in place. And I will tell you, it will be on land, it will be on sea, it will be in air. We will have a proper tracking system. Approximately half of new illegal immigrants came on temporary visas and then never ever left. Why should they? Nobody's telling them to leave. Stay as long as you want.
A new world order can emerge.
One of the biggest discoveries is actually this tiny. See how small that is? This little chip may be the next big thing. And it sounds like it's right from a sci-fi movie, but people all over the world are implanting these into their wrists. So I asked my producer, Dean, to find out more about this cutting-edge technology and what it could mean for your health.
You see? You see? So that's the whole agenda of the elites, okay? The plan to microchip the people, okay? But as you know, as we bring it out and as the scripture says, we warn the people and we tell you not to take these things or you're going to be destroyed, you know? So ultimately the so-called white man, he wants to be he wants to be the most high. Okay? He's the devil. Alright, so let's get 2 Thessalonians 2 verse so that 3 says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except to be a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that falling away first, that happened in 70 AD. Okay? And we got our homeland taken from us. Okay? Verse 4 says, who opposes and exalted himself above that is all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. And that's the so-called white man, because he wants to be the know-all, the be-all, and the see-all. So basically he wants to take the throne of the Heavenly Father, you know. And part of the way is what? Chipping all the people, because he wants to rule over your body. He wants to rule over your soul. Okay? That's his plan. Right? It says, remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things, and you know that, and now ye know what withholdeth he might be revealed in his time. Right? And he's getting revealed through the Spirit of the Lord. Right? Through his men that he set up to teach and prophesy his word. Okay? The downfall, the destruction of America, the downfall and destruction of the so-called white man. All right? Which you are the Edomites according to the Bible. The downfall of your system. Verse 7 it says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will he let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, which he's being revealed right now, okay, through the internet, through the unicorn, through all the men of the Lord, that's professing the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and destroy with the brightness of his coming. It says, even him whose coming is working. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power, signs, and lying wonders. And guess what? This microchip is one of them power, signs, and lying wonders. Okay, because he's deceiving you people to make you people think that it's be a good thing to get this chip. Meanwhile, when you read in the scriptures, right, in the Holy Bible, that if you get the chip, the mark of the beast, you're going to be destroyed. There's no coming back from it once you get that chip. No matter if you get the chip implanted in you and you get it taken out, you're finished, man. Okay? Because it was told not to do it by the Heavenly Father. So let's read verse 9 again. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. So that means there's someone on a physical, a physical level out here on earth playing a part after Satan. Okay? Whose coming is after the working of Satan. That's the so-called white man. And it says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness. That's right, that chip is deceivableness. Okay? Of what? Unrighteousness. And them that perish because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Okay? That's it, alright? That's it on that. Okay? But we just showing you that who's coming and working is after the spiritual demon Satan. Because what? The so-called white man, the Edomites, you are the physical counterpart of Satan on earth. Okay? And I want to close out showing you your consequences of if you take this chip. Okay? So it's Revelation 14 verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, which is this whole power system, okay, in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Okay? So there you have it. Alright? If you take this mark, you will what? You will get that cup. Okay? The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, and in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. So that's your consequences if you take the RFID, the microchip, okay, the NFC, okay, which they call NFC, the near field communication. Any abbreviation of any chip that they try to make you take, that you need to get implanted in you, don't take it. Alright? So the bottom line is, have faith and don't take the chip. Alright? But I hope this lesson was edifying. Shalom.